It's time for Respect the Process, a short chat about commercial filmmaking. Here's your host, Director Jordan Brady.
Well, thank you, Helen. Listeners, it's a Sunday, it's probably afternoon where you are, May 18th, 2025, just me with a couple of announcements. First of all, I hope you join me tomorrow on the Filmmakers Academy platform, 10 a.m. Pacific. I will be live with a seminar called Directing Actors from Casting to Final Cut. Now, obviously, I'm going to talk about how I work with actors on set. And, a lot of actors at the end of the shoot will go, "It was so great to actually get direction from you." And I go, "What do you mean?" They go, "Well, some directors like walkie-talkie the AD and they give the note, or they yell it from the monitor." And me, I'm a people person. I love actors. Actors make up my reel. The actor's performance at the end of the day is what sells Jordan Brady. So obviously I'm going to cover that, but I'm also going to talk about the beginning when I'll get on the phone with the casting director and sometimes with the person running the session for the casting director to let them know the tone of the commercial, that I want an improv take, that I want it deadpan. Like I'm trying to direct the actors before I meet them. And then in the edit, because old Jordan's not always editing the commercials, how do I communicate the best takes to the editor? So it's going to be great. There's a live Q&A. The whole thing is recorded if you are a Filmmakers Academy member. If not, I have a link for you to join if you are a Joshua Tree Retreat alum from the Filmmaker Retreat. I've got a special top secret code for you to attend for free. I know it's been slow, so if you need help, hit me up, anybody. I want to see you there. Will I be chugging a Magic Mind before the seminar? The answer is yes. Now, I may do this new Magic Mind Max that has everything you love about Magic Mind with a time-release caffeine. Now, Helen, I didn't know how this fit in the Magic Mind category of products, in the family of products that they have now, because they have a sleep product, which I've done a shot. I'm old school. I like to do the mental performance shot, the OG mastermind, to have a sharper mind, lower my stress, give me that calm energy I like with the ceremonial grade matcha. Even if it was just matcha, isn't it fun to say, yeah, I drink ceremonial grade matcha? But the Magic Mind Max, I did a shot when they gave me some of it, and I did one, and it's a kick in the pants in a good way, because I like that sort of thing. So I will be doing a Magic Mind. Use the code Brady20 if you're thinking about Magic Mind. I think you should start with the original formula and then move to the extra crispy. The other thing I want to tell you is about Joshua Tree, because we have 8 spots and we only are going to take 15 filmmakers. And Jeannette Godoy, filmmaker, trophy wife of mine, we have learned so much. I have actually taken 2 retreat leaders workshops, and they were kind of hippie, and they lean yoga, and they're a little woo-wooey, but they make you a better leader, because I've done it 3 years in a row now. This 4th year, I think I have really dialed in, and Jeannette is right there by my side. And we would love to see you September 25th through the 28th. Again, there's only 8 spots left. And the thing I love about the small group of 15 filmmakers, when I say filmmakers, producers, directors, writers, editors, we had a colorist, production designers, and of course, agency creatives. Some people come just to schmooze, and like Johnny and Jared and David all met at the retreat, went on to shoot a Nike spot up in Portland. I think Johnny flew out from Miami, from his agency. So even if you just came for the schmooze, it's a great time. But really, it's that deep dive into who you are as a filmmaker. And our emphasis is on career clarity, directing with confidence, and to give you just a renewal, a creative renewal. If you need more gear, and that's what you think this is all about, and give me a phone call. Let me set you straight. It's not about the gear. It's about finding your voice and defining your voice. I'm assuming most of you have found your voice. You're just kind of tweaking it now. I can tell you, I really discovered my voice as a filmmaker, making an independent film and then doing movies. Now, Helen, I've worked with 5 Academy Award winning actors, but only 2 of them won for acting. That's right. I'll tease you with that. And I've learned a lot about working with actors, but I also learned a lot about myself. Commercial-wise, I would say directing probably 6 or 7 dozen Eggo waffle spots 20 years ago really helped me define my voice, like a giant fork. These are absurd premises, right? The giant fork chases a man in a waffle suit until he trips over a 9-foot breakfast plate. And then syrup rains upon him. And adding like a pat of butter that's 2 foot square, and then a giant strawberry bouncing off of him, and directing the man in the suit to kick his little legs when it happened. It really defined my voice as a storyteller as far as the tone of comedy, treating the absurd situation, extremely absurd situation, as real. So there were stakes involved, right? There were high stakes. The waffle man was going to get pierced by the giant fork. And also craft. Like, I really honed my craft because everything was so specific. And then I would say the second defining moment for me was an Arco gasoline spot that I show at all my boot camps, Pumping with Confidence. It was right around the swell of Viagra ads and whatnot, but it's people talking about gasoline, which is so crazy, and just towing the line between, is this a spoof or is it not? Some would say that's the curse of my comedy career over the years. Is he kidding? Is he not? But I like that sweet spot. And when an EP from a company, Caviar, Michael Sagal, Helen, big mocker in the business, texted me to say, please tell me that's your commercial, that you directed that, because he knew my sensibility. I was so proud to say yes. Like when someone in the business can see a spot and say, that's a Jordan Brady spot, that's the win for me. That's better than a canned titanium lion. Okay, not really. So anyway, yeah, if you have any questions about the retreat, hit me up and we'll do a call and I'll talk you out of it. It's not a cult yet, but I am working on that. There will be Magic Mind. You get there, like you're responsible for your travel. You arrive at the Joshua Tree Retreat Center, and then everything's taken care of. We have catered meals that are all healthy. Your dietary concerns are taken into account with the chef, because I go over it the week before. We do a one-on-one onboarding call so I can customize things to your dreams and goals. We go into the park together. We have a fire circle. We have a showcase of our work. The new things I'm going to talk about this year are single bidding. How do you get single sourced as a director? Because that's been happening to me the last couple of years. And oh gosh, Helen, I'm blanking on the other thing that I just added. Oh, obviously repeat business and the changing landscape. Notice I didn't mention AI. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about it, but it's not really about using the tools. I think we're all up to snuff on the AI. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Pacific on the Filmmakers Academy. Join me in Joshua Tree at the Filmmaker Retreat. And I think that's all I have. You know, I've been studying different philosophies for a long time, and I came across the Vedanta treatise, which basically is a philosophy that says if your experiences are happy, then your life is happy. So if you want to change your life, you have to change your experiences. And you can change your perspective about the experiences that you might not be able to control. It's kind of like the old serenity prayer, right? Grant me the power to accept what I can't and change what I can. I'm bastardizing, but that, you know that one. So the philosophy basically says, as you think, so you become. As you think, so you become. So I want you to chew on that, right? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And I'll leave you with this. This week coming up on the podcast, I'm saving this for last. I don't know who's made it this far. Brian Buckley is going to be on the podcast. If you're in commercials, you know Brian Buckley as the king of the Super Bowl spot. He is an award. He's won every award. And I always said to Jake, who edits the show, and to my friends, if I can interview Brian Buckley, I may stop the podcast. So I'm still milling about. That's still in my mind. But I got to tell you, he was the nicest guy. And just, you know, he started Hungry Man. He works all the time. He makes short films. He was nominated for an Oscar and just really unloaded a lot of wisdom. And you're going to love that episode. So see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Filmmakers Academy. Sign up for Joshua Tree. It will sell out. It's going to be a blast. You just get there and everything's taken care of. And thanks again for listening. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm Chris Francis, and I'm a commercial director. And the main challenge that every new or up-and-coming commercial director faces is that you need to be a highly skilled commercial director just to get the opportunities to direct a commercial. And normally the only way to become a skilled director is having consistent opportunities to practice along with immediate and accurate feedback. And what Jordan does through his online courses and workshop that I've taken, his coaching calls that I've done, his book that I've read, his podcast that I've binged, is that he imparts a career's worth of wisdom and experience to the up-and-coming commercial director so that on your first or your fifth or your 10th commercial that you're directing, you're bringing Jordan's experience along with your own, and then you can add your own unique perspective to win over the clients and create great work. And he also provides honest feedback so you can accurately assess where you're at and what you need to work on to get better. And personally, I don't know of any other resource like it, and as a commercial director myself, I cannot recommend it enough.
Commercial Directing Film School's mission is to help filmmakers direct commercials professionally. With online courses and in-person boot camps, we demystify the process to get you to the next level. All taught by your accessible mentor, filmmaker Jordan Brady.
True Gentleman Industries. We make commercials.